After 73 years of abuse, this blind and deaf elephant cries tears of joy as she's rescued. Hey lovely people, I'm Scott Leffler from Wonder Earth. Before we begin, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for new amazing videos. Meet Sukjai, a 73-year-old elephant who's been worked to the bone and abused her entire life. This is the harsh life she's always known, but she's about to be granted a fairy tale wish come true by a very special group of people. You won't believe your eyes when you witness footage of this elephant crying tears of joy. Sukjai has never had the typical life you would imagine elephants should have. She'd never wandered a wide open field, nor did she have the opportunity to graze freely or socialize with others of her kind. In fact, her life was quite the opposite. For the better part of her life, Sukjai was forced by her handlers to work as a street beggar, earning them money and food. And that's not all. Her job would only become more difficult, as you'll see. For many years, she was also used as a tourist trekker, carrying paying guests on a long and grueling trail rides. She was growing older, and these treks took quite a toll on her aging body. But her handlers were making money off her, so the show went on. Until a miracle happened. Like many other elephants, Sukjai was forced into a life of slavery, performing tricks and trekking people around. This is no life for an elephant, and a certain group of people were willing to stand up for her and fight for her freedom. The Elephant Nature Park is an organization committed to saving the lives of elephants and providing them with safe refuge at their sanctuary in Thailand. When they caught wind of Sukjai and her mistreatment, they jumped on the opportunity to grant her freedom. It was a hard rescue mission, but once you'll see the poor animal's reaction, we promise you'll cry tears of joy. Sukjai endured a lifetime of pain and mistreatment. Her handlers had left her body riddled with wounds, spreading from her head to her toes. Sadly, she even lost an eye due to a bullhook which was used on her in training. Now completely blind and almost fully deaf, she will finally be saved from the hands of the people who mistreated her. Help was on the way, but as you're about to see, it wasn't easy. On January 24, 2017, the Elephant Nature Park sent out a team to transport Sukjai from Kanchanaburi province, located in western Thailand, to her forever home at a park in Chiang Mai, Thailand. The commute would take 20 hours to transport her safely. This would certainly prove to be challenging, but once she'll be released, it will all be worth it. Just wait until you see the animal's reaction once she gets off the truck. It's amazing. When the team picked her up, they loaded her into a large open crate truck. The weather was constantly changing along the journey, which meant that the team had to be prepared to keep her comfortable. Here's what they did. Along the journey, the rescue team kept Sukjai protected from the cold wind at night by covering the truck with tarps and blankets, and in the daytime they'd uncover the truck for her so that she wouldn't suffer from heat exhaustion. They also took many stops along the way. There was plenty of time on the trip to stop for cool downs, which consisted of nice cool showers for Sukjai, as well as snack times. Although Sukjai was far too anxious about the trip and didn't bother to eat very much, it's like she knew that something amazing was about to happen. And she was right. They were almost there. The rescue team did their best to entertain the poor elephant, but after 20 long hours, they were there. Sukjai felt that something was happening, but she just stayed in the truck like a good girl until they were ready to set her free. She was in for the surprise of her lifetime. No wonder she reacted this way. After an exhausting 20-hour journey, Sukjai and the team arrived at the park, where she was released into the sanctuary. It certainly wasn't difficult to get her off the truck. She knew exactly where she wanted to go, and then something magical happened. As she took her first steps off the truck, it was easy to tell that Sukjai was overwhelmed with emotion. It was as if she knew that she was finally going home. Tears of joy and happiness gushed out of her eyes. The next photo is so touching, we can barely hold our tears. After all those years of suffering and being alone, she was finally free. No more performing for people, no more sleeping in a cage. Her life at the sanctuary was just getting started, and you won't believe how quickly she made new friends. Check her out in the following photos. Her rescue team watched as she settled in comfortably to her new forever home. She even got straight to introducing herself to the other elephants living at the sanctuary. For an elephant who was forced to live such a cruel life, and who endured such violence at the hands of her handlers, it's truly amazing to see all the love she still has inside her heart. Sukjai certainly deserves nothing but a fairy tale happily ever after, and this is exactly what she was granted. Can't get enough of animals showing emotion? Sukjai isn't the only animal that's capable of showing you how it feels. Check out these animals and their emotion-filled faces. Like humans, animals are certainly capable of making facial expressions that let you know exactly what they're thinking. Like this guy. You just know he's thinking, "Give me that peanut butter." Or this next furry friend who is not impressed. Isn't it funny how animals seem to mimic the facial expressions of humans? Their social interactions sometimes resemble those of humans. This guy here is obviously bewildered by the outfit his buddy's about to wear out on the town. He better think twice about being seen with me. Someone has taken the time to stop and smell the roses, something that we all need to do a little more often. If you thought this was cute, just wait until you see this next pair of nuzzling cuties. If you thought only humans were capable of showing affection, then think again. Many animals remain close to their families and loved ones and constantly show signs of endearment and affection. Normally, when you picture a sloth, you picture it sleeping or lazing around, no? I certainly have never pictured a giddy-looking sloth, that's for sure. I normally become giddy around really delicious food, so if I could guess, this guy's wide smile might just have something to do with that.